Throughout human history, there have been many ways in which we have looked to govern ourselves or organize as big groups. One of these is Pan-Latinism. Pan-Latinism is an ideology that emerged in the 19th century, promoting unity among the nations of Latin Europe and later Latin America, those sharing Romance languages and a cultural heritage rooted in ancient Rome and Catholicism. The term Latin in this context refers not to ethnicity but to linguistics and cultural descent from Latin-speaking civilizations. The concept first appeared in France during the 1850s. French intellectuals and diplomats, notably Michel Chevalier, developed the idea as a way to distinguish the Latin peoples of Southern Europe, France, Italy, Spain and Portugal, from the Teutonic peoples of Northern Europe and the Slavic peoples of the East. It became entwined within Napoleon III's foreign policy, which presented France as the protector and natural leader of Latin civilization. Pan-Latinism served both cultural and political purposes. Culturally, it celebrated shared traditions, Romance languages, Roman law, Catholicism, and Mediterranean values. Politically, it was used to justify alliances and colonial ambitions. The most famous example was France's intervention in Mexico between 1861 and 1867, when Napoleon III installed Emperor Maximilian I, presenting the mission as a defense of Latin civilization against Anglo-Saxon expansion from the United States. After the failure of that venture and France's defeat in the Franco-Prussian War of 1870, Pan-Latinism lost political influence in Europe. However, the idea survived and evolved in Latin America, where intellectuals began to reinterpret it. Thinkers such as José Enrique Rodo in Uruguay and Manuel Ugarte in Argentina saw Latin identity as a unifying cultural and moral force distinct from both North American capitalism and European imperialism. In the 20th century, Pan-Latinism influenced Latin American regionalism and cultural movements like Latinidad and Hispanidad, which emphasized shared heritage and solidarity among Spanish and Portuguese-speaking nations. Although it never became a formal political movement, Pan-Latinism helped shape ideas of transnational identity and continues to influence discussions about cultural unity and post-colonial identity in the Latin world today. If you'd like to hear us talk about more areas of culture, language, and far more, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.